Hello student. Today in the economics lesson development, our next topic is the BMI and human development report or the human development index also. This is very important topics and where you will see the 1 mark question very important in this section. So in the first I will tell you what is BMI. BMI means body mass index, and body mass index is the kind of unit, kind of the measurement to find out the health status of a person, because that is very important. As we have studied in the development, the different indicators such as the income, such as the education, such as the health. So in the health, where you study already about the you will say infant mortality rate, the sex ratio, and so many other you will say parameters, but that is very important, which is prescribed by the UNDP, and where you will see how do you calculate the BMI. When you will calculate it, so in the first you will just take out the weight of a person, and then after you will divide this weight by the height in the meter square. If the BMI is near about 18.5 and it is below than 18.5, then it is the undernourished person. And if the BMI which you will calculate after the same procedure, so if it is more than 25, it means the person is overweight. So it means the BMI must be constant between 18.5 to 25 BMI. So you can see or you can calculate that the person is very healthy. Otherwise, below the 18.5 and over the 25 BMI, it means that is not the good BMI, or you will see the lot of alert after this calculation in the BMI. And very important thing, say the person, the children which are growing up, so there is no need to find out or use this standard method to find out the health status, the BMI, because growing children and where the criteria is not applicable to growing children. That is very important, and you should keep in the mind. So all of you should very consider about this criteria to find out the health status. Then after you will see the human development report. Human development report, that is also produced the that is produced by the UNDP. That is very important things, and it will compare the countries based on educational, health, and level of peace, per capita income. That is very important criteria. In the first, we have just take out the countries Sri Lanka, India, Myanmar, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh. Per capita income in US dollar per annum, you will find there 4,390 US dollar. That is the per capita income of Sri Lanka. Then life expectancy rate of the child at the time of birth, it is 74. Means 74 age is the kind of life expectancy, means they lived at this rate. Then after one, the life expectancy rate, the literacy rate for the person who age is near about more than 15 years age, that is the 91%. That is very good criteria. Then after the gross enrollment ratio, where we will take the, we will say level of the education at the 3 stage, means primary level, secondary level, or middle level, and the higher level of the education, where we will find out their presence in the school at the different level, and where you will see that Sri Lanka is nearly 70%. That is a good performance by the Sri Lanka. Then after SDI ranks, where the Sri Lanka stand at the 93 ranks in the you will say SDI ranks, and nowadays it is near about 70, because this is the, you will say, criteria. This is the kind of you will say statistics which has been taken from the books. so that the student cannot be confused. Then afterwards, the Sri Lanka, India, that is the per capita income in the US dollar is 30,139 US dollar, where India stand at the life expectancy at the birth, it is 64 years age, and then literacy rate at the 15 years plus population, it is 61 years age, and then the gross enrollment ratio at the 3 level, it is a 60%, and then SJ rank where India stand 126. That is very you will say critical condition for India. And then after one, the Myanmar is showing its performance in the per capita income is 1027, and its life expectancy rate is 61. 90% is the literacy rate, and 48 is the gross enrollment ratio, and SDI rank is 130. It means Myanmar performance is better than the India, because in so many fields it is showing its performance well, such as the literacy rate, and the SD rank is 130. Then after one, the Pakistan is standing with the per capita income is 2,225 US dollar, where it ranks is 63. It means it is only the one steps behind from India, and the literacy level is 50%, and then the 35 is the gross you'll say gross enrollment ratio, then ranks in the SDAI, it is 134. Then after one, Pakistan, Nepal is 1490, then the life expectancy rate is 62, and literacy rate is 50%. Then after one, the gross enrollment ratio is 61%, then SJ rank is 138. Then Bangladesh 1870, 63, 41, 53 and 137. It means we Indian are not showing our great performance as we compare ourselves from our neighboring countries. Even our one and southern neighboring countries is showing the better performance than ourselves, and these countries which are behind us, they are not very least from us, they are not very behind from us. It means they can overtake us if they just constant over, or they just continue over their performance or their achievement in the future. So it means the Human Development Index, where India is facing a lot of problems, especially in the area of population, in the performance of the government facilities which are not implementing well, and then many of the other, you will say, regions, the state which are performing well, such as the Kerala and so many other states, but other states which are not showing their all the performance, like the UP and MP. So student, that is very important things, and over this table the question may appear in the exam in this year over the 1 mark question, objective questions. So you have to prepare all these list where you have to go with your answer with the books statistics or the books data. So if the data which are you will say updated yearly, so you can take the data from there also, but you will just believe over these data which are printed on the books. So hope student you enjoy this video lecture, and if any kind of the problem you can comment it, and please share and like my videos. Thank you student for watching. Bye bye.